about Latin music today and how it's really getting a moment to shine right now? Does that make you proud?
Absolutely, 100%. I just wish that there were more Ecuadorian artists out there, right? Just because I'm selfish that way, but other than that, I love to see how the culture has been moving so like forward so much. Coming from the 2000s with the whole reggaeton movement and kind of the way it kind of went up and down, and now it's just kind of global and worldwide. It's pretty dope.
Yeah. Are there any Ecuadorian artists right now that you would want to plug, or do you feel like they're having trouble breaking down the door in that industry?
I think it's a combination of a couple of things. I think that we're trying to find, I guess you could say, like identity. Like everybody wants to find their own identity in this ever evolving music culture. There are a couple of artists that I know off the top of my head that I've worked with before in the past that are pretty dope. Chota Madre is one. He's a drummer, and he does also like rap, conscious rap, and sings. He's pretty dope. Another one is Shell X. She's from Queens. I'd worked with them very recently because I do a Ecuadorian Independence Day party in Uptown in the Heights. So I did it 2 years in a row, and they were both a part of it. And it was really dope.
That's awesome. You know what I love about Latin music right now? I love how Mexican music and Mexican genres are getting their shine, especially with Peso Pluma.
Peso Pluma,
With Peso Pluma, I think everyone's collabing with him, and he really is making that style lit again.
Yeah, for sure. I think that is pretty dope. I think that it started with, Bad Bunny kind of like helping them put them more out there.
Yes,
He did a song with, I forgot, I don't know if it was him or it was somebody else.
it was a band. It was a Mexican band, and it was. I think the song was called Por Ciento.
Yeah.
And that Bad Bunny song was.
Yeah,
everything.
there was a corrido. It was pretty dope. It was pretty dope, and I think that kind of like brought attention to it. And I think that the more that other bigger name artists collab with lesser known artists or lesser known genres, because I feel like everybody kind of fucks with everybody. It's just a matter of just kind of bigging each other up.
Putting it out there. I think Bad Bunny has done that for a lot of people.
100%.
He did it with I wish I remembered the name of that band that Bad Bunny did Por Ciento with. It was called Banda something.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting, but I'll actually search it up just to give them their shout out. But aside from that, Bad Bunny did that with Dembow.
Yes, he did.
With Titi Me Preguntó, he put. I mean, Dembow's always been lit, especially if you're in New York and you go to Dykeman and stuff. But he put it on a level where top celebrities and Billboard is messing with Dembow.
Well, it goes back even before that, right? He did it with a lot of way back before 2018. I forgot the name of the track. That's off the top of my head, but La Calle Bota Fuego, Fuego. That song.
Oh yeah.
He did it. He did it when in none of those tracks. And he came in spitting fire. Like, on top of the fact that Bad Bunny, if you think about it, the way that he started, in the music industry, he started like with rap urbano, like, and so like a lot of New York culture was really accepting of that because we didn't have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then that leads me to I got the name. It was Grupo Frontera with Bad Bunny, Un Por Ciento, and that song was fire.
Yeah.
So that was the song that Bad Bunny did that really I feel like helped put Mexican music on the map in terms of the American Latin audience.
Yeah.
And then
on a broader wide,
yeah, and it helped. And then Peso Pluma came in right at the perfect time, and now he's collabing with the biggest artists. Like,
and it's awesome to see. It's a great thing to see.
And even Shakira has like a Mexican sounding song now that she's dropping with another artist.
And that makes sense because Shakira is always she's Colombian, so she's always had that like background. Like she's done, I'm not sure if she's done cumbias before in the past, but a lot of her musical like stuff from back in the day has a lot of like that South American, type of musical taste, I guess you could say.
Shakira's catalog, that's another one. Maybe next week I need to be working from home to Shakira's catalog.
Yeah, I recommend it.
And she does every genre. Shakira's just a queen. And I love that she's getting her flowers now in terms of people looking at her career overall. She's really cool. And now, last note about Bad Bunny. Did you get to hear the new Drake album? Bad Bunny has a song on there.
I didn't listen to it yet. I heard snippets of it. It sounds good. The producer who produced it, his name is Gordo. And he's done a lot of great tracks. So I'm sure it's gonna be amazing.
I was listening to it today, and I was so excited because it's kind of a dembow vibe.
Yeah, it's a dembow vibe.
And
yeah.
I'm like, not Drake getting on dembow, and Drake was speaking a little bit of Spanish on there too. So
I mean, it's funny because
he brought back Spanish Drake.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say like all those memes about Dominican Drake, right?
Yeah, I love Dominican Drake. The song is called Gently.
Gently, yeah.
With Bad Bunny, I'm like, not Drake on dembow, like yes. Okay, now moving on from Drake and Latin artists, I do want to know what makes you feel proud to be Latino. What's the best thing about being Latino?
The best thing about being Latino, I would say, is just the ability to kind of just be, like I guess fluid in a sense, like diverse, right? Like there's no like I'm not just one shade of color. Like I'm there's many different things, parts of me that make me who I am, right? Like I think the Latinos, especially growing up in New York, it becomes very much a melting pot of culture. And I think that you learn to appreciate culture.